At some point, we began asking why the sky is silent. Billions of stars above our heads, billions of possible planets. And yet, no one calls. No one lands, no one answers. Most assume it's a technological problem, that we're simply not advanced enough yet. But when you examine the fundamental laws of physics, you discover something unsettling. Maybe it's not a matter of progress. Maybe it's a matter of impossibility. The first illusion we must destroy is scale. Our brains evolved to survive across kilometers, not light years. The nearest star is more than 4 years away, traveling at the speed of light. And we don't even come close to that speed. The fastest spacecraft we've ever built would take thousands of years to get there. Thousands. Crossing our galaxy would require more time than human civilization has existed. The universe isn't big. It's disproportionate. It's hostile to proximity. Then there's the limit no one can negotiate. The speed of light is not an engineering challenge like breaking the sound barrier. It's not something we overcome with a more powerful engine. It's a structural boundary of reality. As you approach it, the energy you add no longer accelerates you. It increases your effective mass. Reaching it would require infinite energy, not a colossal amount. Infinite. That means no civilization, no matter how advanced, can cross that line without destroying the coherence of the universe itself. Suppose we accept the limit and decide to travel more slowly. Then the rocket equation appears. To accelerate, you need fuel, but fuel has mass, and you need more fuel to move that additional fuel. The growth is exponential. Even with hypothetical technologies like fusion or antimatter, the ratio between payload and fuel becomes absurd. You end up launching a mountain to transport a seed. Interstellar travel isn't just difficult, it's energetically irrational. And even if we solve the energy problem, the next obstacle is us. Our bodies are designed for a specific gravity, a specific atmosphere, a magnetic field that shields us. In deep space, radiation passes through tissue and shreds, DNA. Microgravity degrades bones and muscles. Journeys would last generations. Cryogenics? We don't know how to freeze a complex organism without destroying it. Generation ships? Genetic and social stability would become fragile over centuries. Even machines aren't eternal. Radiation alters circuits, metal fatigues, entropy always acts. And even if we overcame all of that, there remains a subtler problem. Time. We've only been broadcasting radio signals for about a century. Our bubble extends barely 100 light years. The galaxy spans 100,000. 2 civilizations can exist and still never overlap. One might arise millions of years earlier and vanish. Another might appear when the first is already cosmic dust. The universe doesn't need to be empty. It only needs to be out of sync. Then the inevitable question arises. What about UFOs? If a craft could cross thousands of light years, harness stellar energies, and defy relativity, its presence wouldn't be ambiguous or blurry. Extreme maneuvers would involve forces capable of tearing matter apart. The surrounding air would ionize. The evidence would be undeniable. When something requires breaking multiple physical laws at once, the simplest explanation is usually correct. We're misinterpreting what we're seeing. The conclusion is not pessimistic, it's revealing. The same laws that limit us are the ones that allow stable atoms, long-lived stars, and conscious life to exist. If the speed of light were not a limit, causality would collapse. If entropy didn't increase, there would be no evolution. The structure that confines us is the same structure that makes our existence possible. Maybe no one is coming to save us because no one can. Maybe the silence is not indifference, but consequence. In a universe where distances are chasms, energy is finite, and time does not wait, Each civilization is isolated by design, and that changes perspective. If we are alone in our region of the cosmos, then every decision matters more. This planet is not an irrelevant point in an ocean full of visitors. It is an improbable oasis in a silent vastness. We are the result of billions of years of cosmic evolution. We are matter that has learned to ask about its origin. The mystery is not behind us. It is ahead. We do not need to imagine external rescues. We need to better understand the laws we already have. Because if the universe has imposed limits on us, it has also given us something extraordinary, the ability to understand them. And perhaps that is the true message of the silence. It is not an absence, it is an invitation to grow without cosmic tutors, to accept that there is no ancient civilization watching from the shadows ready to intervene when we make mistakes. The laws that prevent interstellar encounters also eliminate the fantasy of external rescue. If we destroy our world, no one will cross the galaxy to rebuild it. If we prosper, it will be because we understood reality better and acted accordingly. This forces us to rethink the famous Fermi paradox. The question, where is everybody, assumes they should be here. But that assumption ignores the tyranny of physics, distances that require millennia, energies that scale exponentially, fragile biology exposed to radiation, time windows that rarely overlap. The silence stops being a disturbing mystery and becomes the natural result of a universe governed by strict rules. Even the desire to travel faster than light reveals something deep about us. We project our earthbound intuition onto the cosmos. We believe that if something is conceivable, it must be achievable. But reality is not obligated to satisfy our imagination. The equations do not negotiate. Relativity does not bend to hope. The universe does not adjust its constants to our dreams. And yet, there is unexpected beauty in that rigidity. If the laws were malleable, if we could cross space without limits, causality would fracture. Effects could precede causes. History would lose coherence. The stability that allows atoms to bind and stars to shine would disappear. Our limitation is the price of cosmic consistency. That does not mean resignation, it means direction. Instead of spending energy imagining impossible journeys, we can focus on better understanding our immediate environment. We can search for intelligent signals with scientific patience, explore our own solar system, study exoplanet atmospheres, refine models of stellar evolution. We can expand knowledge even if we do not expand physical presence. Perhaps the deepest connection with other possible civilizations will not be through spacecraft, but through shared laws. The carbon that composes our bodies was forged inside stars. The same nuclear reactions occur elsewhere in the universe. Even if we never exchange words with another species, we are made of the same physics. We share the same fundamental constants. Silence does not imply insignificance. It implies local singularity. It means that in this corner of the cosmos, consciousness has emerged and is trying to understand its context. That alone is extraordinary. Instead of feeling abandoned, we can recognize that we are responsible for our own future. The universe does not promise companionship. It promises coherence. And within that coherence lies the possibility of knowledge. If we accept limits without fantasy, we gain something more solid: clarity. We may never cross the galaxy. We may never shake hands with a being from another world. But as long as we continue exploring, asking questions, and refining theories, we are participating in the rarest process of all: matter organizing itself to understand, itself, and in a universe that grants no shortcuts, that is already an immense achievement. If you made it to the end, comment, "I've arrived," and I will personally reply. And if this resonated with you, subscribe to be part of it, and give it a like if you enjoyed it.